Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Rebel Brick. Well, lately we've been trying to get going on our Batcave here. Um, trying to get everything to fit in here because I do have some supports here. So as I look over, I have a board sitting here to help support my city up above, and I have another board sitting over here. I did get a better light in the back, so this one doesn't flash, so that's not giving me headaches or anything. Um, I'm kind of limited as to how big I can go. I was thinking about maybe trying to get over a little bit more. I might in the future, but at the moment, I've got one big plate down. So if you look here, this is a big plate, one of those really large ones you can find at the local store. And then I have a couple small plates kind of fastened onto there. So that's really where I'm kind of limited to. I can't go farther back. I'm getting pretty close to being at as far as I can go in the back. I can go over maybe just a little bit more. I might be able to get some more of those small plates off to the side. I just don't know how much that's going to limit me as to what I can and can't do. Um, as far as the height goes, I don't know if I really want to go much higher because I really want to get that light in the background. There is a thought that if I had some paper, because when I was doing my tunnel, I don't know if you guys remember any of this. When we were doing the tunnel, I had the paper in the background, and now that's all been kind of bricked up. So as we look here, I do have one of the rock paper printouts. I could maybe stick that off on the side to make it look like it goes a little higher up. And I think, trying to look this through here, yeah, see, I'm having a hard time trying to get the paper in there. If I have the paper back there to try and hoist that up, which that's only like short-term ideas, I really don't see the light. So I want to have some light in there so I can really see what I'm doing. You know, when you look underneath there and you see in the back cave, you want to have some light in there. So I don't think having like a paper background or something like that the light might shine through, I don't think that's going to work. So I think what my limitations will be is I will have to leave it something like this. I think it's kind of impressive as it is, but you know, we really need to figure something out. Because I do want to get some more stuff in here because I do have out of the frustrations, you know, because if you ever watch Batman, he's only got the one car and then he's got like a boat and a plane or whatever. Regrettably, I've got his huge bat cycle here. My goodness, he can run people over without even trying to. The tires are actually bigger than what we have for the Rumbler. But I actually have three Batmobiles. So we have the iconic movie slash cartoon one. This one was done a couple years ago, and I can't remember for what series that one was done for. And then, of course, we have the Rumbler from the Dark Knight series. And then I'm reaching over here, so if my camera wobbles a little bit, I'm sorry. I have one of the bat planes, and I know that there's a newer one out right now. Um, and actually, the one that's out right now, I think is out because of the Flash movie, and I think it really resembles the Michael Keaton, Tim Burton Batjet. So, which is a very iconic look. And I know that they did carry that on over to a lot of the comics, like the animated series and all that. This one, although it does look pretty good, if I can get it to stand up here, hopefully nothing falls off. It doesn't have quite that same shape going around here. It has some of it, but not as much as the iconic look, which is the one that's in the stores right now. So if you happen to find it and you really like the old Batman Batjet look, that one would really be the one to get. From the Dark Knight, I really like the Rumbler. This one was a different look. Actually, let me pull that one out and I can show you a little bit why. seeing that we're centering on Batman here today. All right, I think I hit something on my phone and I don't know where I left off. Okay, so we were just looking at, in case I really mess this up, I'll find out when I'm editing later. We had this one, which I kind of broke this off a little bit, and I'll have to put this back on. This one is a very long vehicle. When you look at the two together, you get to see how much longer this is, and I'll try and back this up. So trying to get around a corner, so as I've got everything piled up here as I'm trying to work on that, all the vehicles that I would normally have on the street in front, kind of stand up here. All the vehicles I would normally have out in front, I just kind of have stacked up here. And of course we have some G.I. Joe. Got Duke on a Ram here. Because I ran out of room, I was trying to figure out where I was going to put them. It gets a little hard trying to figure out how he's going to go around a corner. That thing is almost like trying to drive a semi-truck without a joint there to try and get around the corners. In some regards, I'd almost like to shorten that up a little bit, but I just don't know. I'd have to really take the whole thing apart, and I think I'd want to find the instructions first to see if I could do anything. Let's see, trying to see if I can point this out. We have a couple ribs here that I think could probably come out and shorten that a little bit. But I just don't know exactly how I'd go about doing that without having the instructions offhand. I'm afraid if I tear it apart, I'm not going to get it together to look decent, because there are Technic pieces underneath there. So I do have some extra Technic. Let me close this up. So as you can see underneath here, we do have some Technic parts for the axle. One of the things that they did, I took the flame off the back because I could not fit it into the Batcave with the flame on. But I'm going to try and get this so you can see. If you turn the wheels, the flame actually rotated, which is very neat. Instead of having the flame, I just put these pieces on there. That way there's something there, but with that flame on there, I could not get it back there because I just do not have enough room. So, and at the moment I only have one good computer. I want to get a couple more computer monitors or work up some other computer monitors, because every time you see Batman in any show or cartoon or something, he's always got, I would say, at least 6 monitors. So you can see where he's going on anything he's researching, or any tests or studies he's doing, as well as what he's trying to work on, or some news feed or something else. So just trying to get all that. But I do like the light that we have back there. It's only one light. The other one was 3 lights, so it's spread out a little bit more so you could see the train in the background. But we'll figure this out. We'll do one thing at a time. Right now, we'll work on the Batcave. Just trying to get all that. And I was grabbing some of the parts from that other build, like I was kind of thinking of. Now, I don't have as many extra rocks in there as I was kind of hoping. Some of the things that I do remember in a lot of the different series is, yes, he has like a steel frame building, or even if you want to see concrete or whatever, but it also has the occasional rocks here and there. I kind of left those out at the moment because I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to go with things, and I know I'm going to pull all this out because I can pull that whole piece out, and I want to get some more computer stuff in there. I'm going to pause this for a second because I did work on trying to get that lava flow, so give me a second here. Okay, so here we are back on the pool table where I do a lot of my work. So I figured if I can line this up in something in this regard or whatever, because I have that plate here, I now have, coming off of our volcano, we have a lava flow coming through. I think this works out pretty good. A lot of these are the little I'll actually pop one of these off if I can. I know I have some extras. It's these little angled pieces. Alright, there we are. So we have the little angled pieces. So that's really the majority of what we have here. So it looks like it's bubbling and boiling and popping up here and there as it's going along. So I think that worked out pretty good. I had some of these extra pieces here. Just trying to give a little extra contour for ups and downs and everything else. Having something different. Normally I would do like a water if I was going to try and do something, but you know, we have a volcano already. I really did not want to rip it apart because I have the other machines that would work really well with it. I did want to have something that looked like a volcano, and as a possibility for either maybe a spot in the city or something, or maybe I'll do a small little table build or something like that. Because I do have a smaller table. I was originally thinking of doing a farm on that. I do have some of the farm vehicles that I could find. A couple harvests. I think I bought 2 harvesters. And I think that was, what, 2 years ago maybe? But I never put them together because I don't have the farm together. So I need to get a farm. The only thing I have for a farm, I have some cows and all that stuff, but I really don't have any really good spot or whatever. Maybe we'll make that a different video because I don't have anything really together. I have 2 plates together. I took one of the Star Wars sets where Luke is when Luke is in exile in The Last Jedi. So I have him from that one on the little farmette that I have, and there's some cows on there and stuff like that. But it was just kind of a quickly hashed out idea that's been actually together for a little while because I just don't, I haven't gotten a good spot or figured out what I was going to do on a farm. So maybe what I should do is grab some green plates, because I do have some fruits and vegetables and stuff like that. So I think that would actually be a good one. And I do have one table for that, although, I mean, my basement gets to be a mess because with all the other silliness that goes on in my life, and I'm just trying to figure everything out, like so many other people. I mean, I don't have an attic. I grew up in an era where we had attics that we could store miscellaneous stuff like Christmas decorations and all that stuff. And I've got a miscellaneous pile where we have some rummage sale stuff from when my kids were younger, and we're still trying to sell some of that stuff. And the Christmas stuff is there, and it just always looks like a mess. So I have to share the basement with all that. And of course I got my bunnies, and I'm being watched at by them right now. I think they're looking at me thinking I'm funny. But, you know, it's just the limitations I have. I don't have a lot of area. Obviously, my wife, I don't think she'll let me take over the upstairs for Legos. Although I tease her someday I might. But I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. You know, we just do the best we can. It is a lot of fun building. I enjoy the building, and she understands that. So, you know, even on the rough days or whatever else, to come down here, and this is always a labor of love. This is a fun thing. I've always enjoyed building and creating things, and I think that's why I also enjoy doing role-playing games. I get to create things that aren't there. Maybe it's not with bricks or something more physical, but it is doing other things. And you know, I play some video games, and the games that I play the most really allow me to build, and then sometimes I just delete that game and I'll start all over and I'll start rebuilding things. So, you know, it's just the silliness of who and what I am, and we just have our fun. So I'll put my brick on here after I turn this off. That way I know I don't drop the camera. Actually, it's just my phone, so, but still, I don't want to drop that either. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so very much for visiting today, and please keep bricking.